Jason Schreier, known as the same reliable news reporter from Bloomberg, who also confirmed that Trailer 1 was coming in December 5, 2023, has now said that GTA 6 is not getting delayed. So if Jason Schreier said that, then there's no way that GTA 6 is getting delayed. As Jason Schreier, guys, is very best known for providing valid and reliable news for many years, and in case you guys didn't know, that after he left from Kotaku to start working with Bloomberg, Kotaku faced many backlashes for not providing reliable news. So of course, guys, this is a huge win for the community, because you guys, so recently Kotaku reported that GTA 6 is coming out in 2026 as Rockstar are falling behind of production. But it turned out that this is most likely, I'm gonna say, false. So I hope that this is clear. Now before we proceed, first of all, I want to take a moment to appreciate you all so much for helping me to reach to 100 subscribers on the channel. I mean, technically we are at 109, but again, at the end of the day, this really means a lot to me. I have other channels, but this is the only channel that has reached to 100 subscribers within just 2 weeks. In 2 weeks since I began making GTA 6 videos, and you guys are really going crazy with the support, so this really means a lot to me. I'm gonna make sure to provide consistent, high quality, unique, and reliable news reporting GTA 6 videos. So if you guys want to stay updated with those GTA 6 news, then you guys are at the right channel. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe with post notifications on, as now we're gonna be trying to reach to our first 1,000 subscribers. So let's make this happen. So a few hours ago, Jason Schreier has said on Twitter, "This week, Take-Two stock plummeted on rumors that Grand Theft Auto 6 is behind the schedule," which was a little silly. All video games are behind schedule. There's also another Twitter account called Ben, which they provide and one of the most reliable leaks and news of Rockstar games, has said on Twitter, Bloomberg's Jason Schreier confirms that there are currently no delays for Grand Theft Auto 6, but he stresses that new workplace policies could impact development, and of course, things can change at any given point, but so far, so good, and they have shared the sources link. So as you guys can see, here we are at Bloomberg's official article in which they have shared the information of Grand Theft Auto 6. So they said, Grand Theft Auto 6 delay report spurs overblown concern. In reality, video games are always behind schedule and risk getting delayed at any time. And here it says, by Jason Schreier, 28 March 2024. So if we scroll down, here it says, "Hi everyone, we're coming at you early this week due to the holiday schedule with a look at the new Grand Theft Auto 6 rumblings. But first, this week's top gaming news. They have shared some information, so they're not really important to us. So let's just scroll down, and here it is. So it says, landing the next Grand Theft Auto. Earlier this week, shares of the video game publisher Take-Two Interactive Software plummeted 5.2% following a report that Grand Theft Auto 6 is behind the schedule and could be delayed to 2026. The takeaway here is that, not for the first time, when it comes to video games, the stock market often makes no sense. In reality, video games are always behind schedule and risk getting delayed at any time, especially when they're as ambitious and under as much pressure as the next Grand Theft Auto. And there is so much time between now and the end of 2025 that even if the production was somehow going perfectly, it would be impossible for anyone to state definitely that the game will be ready in 21 months. So I'm sure you guys saw this part on the thumbnail. So this is the purpose of the video. Bloomberg is saying that it will be impossible for anyone to state definitely that the game will be ready in 21 months, meaning technically in 2026. So they are referring to Kotaku's article, the source, you guys know what I mean? So this is why I believe that the game is not getting delayed, as this is what Bloomberg is reporting, one of the most reliable news reporting companies. Anyways, if you scroll down a bit, we have, of course, guys, more additional information. So let's get started, or let's just continue, I'm going to say. So it says, let's start from the beginning. Grand Theft Auto 6, an open-world crime game set in a satirical version of Miami, is the most anticipated video game on the planet. Its producer has sold more than 195 million units, making it second only to Minecraft on the list of the best-selling games of all time, and Minecraft costs much less and was released on phones. Take-Two's fortunes are tied closely to the game's success, and shares jumped last fall when the first trailer was published with the vague promise of a release in 2025. Because you guys know in trailer 1 it was written coming 2025 at the end of the trailer, so this is what we know, that the game is launching in 2025. Anyways, since then, moral at Rockstar, the developer of Grand Theft Auto, has taken a hit thanks to a new policy that would require employees to work from the office 5 days a week starting on April 15. Earlier it was mentioned April only, but now they said specifically on April 15. Previously, a staff had followed the hybrid schedule that has become common among many office jobs in the wake of the pandemic. The change in policy came after a string of security breaches, including a massive 2022 dump of early footage from Grand Theft Auto 6 and a leak of the trailer, just hours before it was scheduled to go live. In an email to staff last month reviewed by Bloomberg, Rockstar executive Jennifer Colby wrote that the move was made for project security and team productivity. Putting an emphasis on the former, she wrote that Grand Theft Auto 6's developers would no longer be able to log into the company's network from outside the office. So I guess they're obliging guys, they're like obliging for the workers to basically work from the office, face to face. It says here below, although this access has been available for remote work, it is currently the single largest data security exposure we have, Colby wrote. This lack of remote access has been particularly controversial for employees who might now have to take vacation days if, say, they are feeling slightly under the weather and do not want to risk infecting co-workers. Then, last Friday, the video game website Kotaku reported that Rockstar's leadership had also enacted the policy because development was falling behind and they were nervous and worried about the game missing the 2025 window and slipping into 2026. Kotaku added that the next Grand Theft Auto was targeting an early 2025 release, but might be delayed to the fall or even the following year. So here they are just basically guys repeating the same stuff that Kotaku had said, but let's not forget what they said above, that it's impossible for anyone to announce in 21 months, you guys know what I mean? Anyways, on Monday, shares fell. On Tuesday, Kotaku corrected its story, adding that while early 2025 was at one point possible, it's no longer the target for Grand Theft Auto 6's launch, and that the game is actually aiming to be out fall of 2025, but there is a possibility of a delay. As of midday Thursday in New York, Take-Two stock had not fully bounced back, perhaps reflecting investor skittishness that the sequel to a game that came out 11 years ago may take another 2 years to hit the market, or perhaps investors are overreacting to nothing of significance. Here it says, well, of course there's a possibility that Grand Theft Auto 6 will slip out of 2025. Rockstar's previous game Red Dead Redemption 2 was originally announced for release in 2017 and was delayed twice before it landed in October 2018. This new Grand Theft Auto is already arriving later than anyone at Rockstar could have anticipated a decade ago when they first started convincing it. Game development is a messy, non-linear process beset by the biggest challenges of both technology and art. A game must function as expected and, at the same time, must be beautiful, interesting, and fun. Thousands of people are working on Grand Theft Auto 6, many in their own silos where they are writing code for weather physics or recording active performances or hunting for bugs on the streets for fake Miami. Their jobs are all intertwined and dependent on one another, and a single bottleneck, such as a level layout taking longer than anticipated or script pages arriving late, can have cascading effects across every discipline, snowballing over time. Ironically, the new remote work policy may itself slow down the schedule. In the email to staff last month, Colby wrote that we also continue to see the tangible benefits of in-person collaboration across teams, and we need to extend this degree of productivity over the entire standard work week. But there are rumblings across Rockstar that the unpopular move may lead to attrition and complicated logistical hurdles as staff try to coordinate with colleagues in other time zones without the benefit of virtual access. Losing key staff due to this policy could, of course, lead to delays. But for now, there's no indication that anything significant has changed. Even the original report is soft and full of caveats, which didn't stop it from having a huge impact. Last summer, I asked someone at Rockstar how things were going and they responded with one word: chaos. This week, I asked a few other people at the company what they made of the rumor mill and was most likely met with shrugs. Of course, development of the next Grand Theft Auto is falling behind, it always is. So that's much for the video. Thank you guys for watching. So for one last time guys, I repeat, GTA 6 is not getting delayed. Now although it may not release in early 2025, but we are definitely sure that GTA 6 is coming out next year in 2025. It can be early 2025 or around summer, or maybe fall 2025, which people believes that it'll be more guaranteed for Rockstar to drop the game in fall 2025, so they will have more time. But if Jason Schreier confirmed a few weeks ago that GTA 6 just reached at its final stage of development, like from now early 2024, then there's a high chance, 98% of chance that this game will release in 2025, or we can also say further early 2025. You guys know what I mean? It's making sense here that the game is now already getting almost done from 2024, which is early 2024, and there's still like a year until 2025. You guys know what I mean? So this is crazy. I'll keep you guys updated, of course, if we get new informations. The more informations we get, more videos you guys will see here on the channel. So comment down below if you guys have any questions, or comment down below your thoughts about that, or if you guys have video ideas, or if you wish to add additional comments, just don't hesitate to comment down below. Once again, thank you all for the support. Road to 1,000 subscribers. I'll catch you guys on the next one, and take care, y'all.